If your meet will be using scoring in the example of a summer meet where you would have a dual event where you do have scores that are kept track of. After you were done seeding, after you are running your meet, to set up seeding or to set up scoring, you can go into Setup, Entry and Scoring Preferences. This is where you can set up the specific maximum number of scores if you're running a triple duel or another type of meet where you'll potentially have more swimmers swimming than what you would have scores being scored. You should go to the 2 or 3 dual meet tab, select teams, and in this instance I have Carol and Perry loaded as entries for this particular meet. We would simply click Combined, click Save, and now the scoring has been set up. Now this scoring doesn't have to be set up before the meet is started. If you start a meet by accident and go to score an event and scoring is not set up, it will give you this error message to come to this particular spot in the program to go ahead and update it. You can then update it and then go back and do scoring over again on the individual events to catch up. In Meet Manager, if you have selected the award labels option or have that option available, typically you'll run that from the Run section of Meet Manager during a meet. You'll click here to labels. You'll click award labels. And see, these events are done, which means that they've been swam. So that way they've been through the process. If this was a scoring meet, they would probably also say scored over in this particular area. Now to go ahead and print the labels, you'll simply go down here to the age group, select the age group that you're working with, the places that you want them to show, and then you'll select the ones that you want to print. They've already been selected as done. And there should be one other option to also select to hide events that have already been printed. That'll be here at the top. When you actually click that, all of the meets or all of the entries that have been printed should be hidden. If you uncheck it, then they'll show as events again that you can go in and print labels. It makes it easy so that way you don't end up having more events showing or you're not sure what you've printed or what you haven't. So once you've got this selected, if you want to do this for a specific team, you could select them here. Otherwise, you'll select the events, hit the print button, which is basically the create labels button, and it will kick this out in the Avery label format that most of us are used to using. You'll click the print button up here, and it will actually just print this out on a piece of paper or a paper that or a page that has labels on it. We'll go ahead and we'll click hide printed just to show, showing that these haven't been printed yet. You can then go back in, wash, rinse, repeat. It's probably good form to go ahead on the 8 and unders, wait for them to stack up a bit because most places will do 1 through 6 for 8 and unders, but then we'll do only 1 through 3 for age groups that are older than that. There is no way to do mixed between the two, so you'll have to do 8 and unders as one group, everyone else is the other. But the checkboxes help you keep track. If you're exporting the results of a completed meet to Team Manager for either your own purposes or for other teams, you can go to File, Export, Results for Swim Manager, and then here you'd select the team that you want to export. In this instance, we'll use pause. We'll do both genders because we want all the swimmers from this meet. We want to include all of the entries, all of the swims. We'll click OK. We'll end up with a window like this just to let us know that something should be in those records. We'll click OK. And now we'll select the spot that we want these to be saved at. When this is successfully done, you'll get this same message telling us where we have saved the files and what their particular name is. In this instance, it still ends in 001, and you'll click OK. And now you would email this file to either another coach who is using Team Manager, or to your own team's coach or records keeper.